had my boobs done not once, not twice, but 3 times.
Dear good people of the foolish world, today my ex-wife told me to make a video about fake boobs.
Let's talk about my breast augmentation. I wasn't sure about like posting this many details about this online, but once I got so many comments and questions on that transition post that I posted, I figured, who am I to gatekeep? So I'm gonna try to give you guys all the answers to the questions that I got and details, and if I miss anything, please comment and I'm happy to reply. So I went to Dr. Daniel Barrett in Beverly Hills. He is super popular, but he's also popular for a reason because he's amazing. Ultimately, I chose him because I liked his work the most, but once I met with him, I was 100% sure that he was gonna be the one to do the surgery for me because he made me feel so heard and like he really understood what I wanted and asked so many questions about like details and everything that I just felt so at ease and taken care of.
Yeah, if you sell fake boobs for some low self-esteem goddess, won't you make them feel taken care of?
That it was like a super easy decision. After all was said and done, I ended up with 380 cc's silicone implants partially into the muscle. For size, I feel like it's important to note that like the size that you end up with is going to be whatever number of cc's you got plus what amount of like boobs you already had. For example, like I got 380 and like Alex Earl I know got 275, which is a lot less than me, but I feel like we have similar size because I think she had so much more natural breast tissue than like I did. Like I started completely from zero. So like my boobs are going to be the exact size of my implants versus people that already have some boobs. If they also get 380, they'll be way bigger. So make sure you focus more on the result than the number itself. But it is nice to have a reference point. So I got a question that was like, what size were you and what are you now? I'm a D cup now, but before, like I can't even say I was an A because I would wear like, if I would try on like a 32A bra at Victoria's Secret, like it would still gap on me. It was like literally an ironing board. Recovery time is 6 weeks. Basically like you'll hit little milestones during the 6 weeks of like, oh, now you can sleep on your side, now you can start jogging, but like you can't start lifting or doing any like actual exercise until 6 weeks. Which looking back on it isn't that long, but it did feel kind of long.
Sorry guys, I need to stop this angel because her video is too long. Someone in the comment wrote, I'm getting mine done in a few months. Just looking to see if I can find others with my height and frame. Everyone sharing their journey makes me want to do it so much more. It looks so good. I've been thinking about this a lot recently. The fact that you went from an A to this is insane. It literally looks so natural. Yeah, all of you should go and do it, but I have one more comment to read. I had mine for 30 years and had them removed 3 weeks ago. In that 30 years time, I developed lupus, rheumatoid arthritis, Graves' disease, fibromyalgia, dysautonomia, and so many other autoimmune issues. After getting them removed, they cultured the capsules and I wound up having 3 different types of staph infections and a bacterial infection that had been making me even more sick since I had my replacement set 5 years ago. I mean, who doesn't want all these beautiful diseases?
It's been 10 months since my boob job. Let's talk about it. I am genuinely so happy with the results of the surgery. I think it looks so good. My main things were I didn't want it to be too high up with like the arch. I wanted it to be the right size for my body and I wanted it to look natural. I was originally like a B cup and now I'm a full D. I got 400cc and 425cc just because they were like a tiny bit different. My surgery was $6,500 in Beverly Hills from Dr. Khalil, and that price is extremely affordable for a boob job. I did silicone, so happy I did silicone. They feel so natural. Like I think I have one of the most natural feeling boob jobs ever because it doesn't feel fake. I do think part of that has to do with I did have some skin and a little bit of fat before. I went through the nipple and I'm so happy I did that just because I feel like the scar from underneath is a lot more visible, whereas it's been 10 months and the scar is pretty much completely gone. Like if I were to take my top off, nobody really notices the scar at all. It's only if you look super closely, but that's gonna go away over time. I feel like the under the boob is just like a lot more noticeable if you're wearing a bikini and the bikini top kind of slips up a little, or if you want to wear an under boob shirt, you can't really do it. Your nipple is also already a different color than your skin tone, so it just kind of works. In terms of the recovery was was honestly so easy for me. I literally just was in bed for like 4 days. There was kind of some tightness on my chest, but that was it. On day 6, I fully went to Vegas and like partied for the weekend. Not saying that that's good, but just saying I was okay. I was able to get back into the gym after a month. All was well. I haven't felt any sort of sickness or anything from the boob job. And yeah, it's honestly boosted my confidence so fucking much.
Yes, confidence. That's why my ex-wife has so many nose rings. Okay, that was a joke. But you see, confidence is an internal thing. Nothing in the external world can make you feel confident for long. Not even surgery. Someone in the comment wrote, "Just got mine done 2 days ago. You were my inspo." Girl, I went to him too. He's the best. Very natural. I'm on month 5 post-op. Looking to redo mine. I have 600cc and I'm definitely going down to 300. Yours looks amazing. Yeah, you'll redo it again and again and again and again and again. Because nobody is truly happy because they change their external world. Trust me.
I got my boobs done not once, not twice, but 3 times. The first time I got my boobs done, I told the doctor, I think I need a lift. He said, "You're young, your skin should tighten up." And I was like, if my skin would tighten up, I wouldn't be here. The problem is it won't tighten up. It's loose, it's hanging, okay? I need a lift. He said, "You don't need a lift, trust me." So I trusted him. Got my boobs done. A few months later, I said, "My implants are sagging. This isn't what I wanted." So I went back to him. He said, "You do need a lift." And I'm like, I did tell you that. I trusted my doctor for whatever reason because he was in Beverly Hills. He was a popular doctor. Whatever. So we scheduled me for a second boob job. And he was like, "All you got to do is pay for the anesthesia and the table." So I had to pay like a couple $1,000s, which was very upsetting because you should have did it right the first time. So something in my gut told me to get saline over silicone, because when a saline implant pops, you can know right away because it's salt water. It's going to go flat. When it's silicone, it will slowly leak into your body. You'll get sick and all that. So I was like, I'm gonna get saline just in case, because that's just my type of luck. So I go in for my round 2 and get home. Everything is good. I notice my stitches are itching like crazy. He did dissolvable stitches. I did not ask for that. Do not get dissolvable stitches. No, get regular stitches. So that was that. And I was just like praying, and I was like, I hope they come out good. Like, I do not want to have to get my boobs done again. Like, it wasn't very painful or anything, but just like, you know, surgery is dangerous, anesthesia is dangerous. So like a week passes. I wake up in the morning, go to my bathroom. I remember like it was yesterday, y'all. I get to my mirror and I was like, why do I have one titty? Why do I have one titty? What happened? So I took like my bra off and wrap off and stuff. And I was like, damn, one of my implants popped. This is crazy. So I start panicking. And I called the doctor immediately. And I was like, hello, like one of my implants just popped. I just got my boobs done last week. They're like, how do you know your implant popped? And I was like, because I have one boob. Like, what type of question is that? And they're like, can you please send a picture so we can see? And I send them a picture of it. And I was like, oh yeah, one definitely popped. And I'm like, yeah, no shit. So they scheduled me another appointment immediately. I didn't have to pay nothing this time because I was like, I'm not paying nothing. We're gonna have to duke it out in this office. So I get in there, and a few days later after that, maybe it might have been like the next day, I forgot. But nonetheless, I get there, he's very apologetic, and I'm fuming because I'm like, what did you do? This is my 3rd surgery. Within like 8 months. My birthday is next week. I was going to Mexico. Like, this is a lot. So he fixed it. I ended up getting a refund on the implants themselves. So that was my third surgery. 3. So 9 years later, we're still standing strong and no problems, thank goodness. But a lot of people ask me who my doctor was, and I never tell his name because look what I had to go through to get to where I'm at today. It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it.
Some of you may know, I actually got my boobs done at the beginning of February last year, meaning it's almost been a full year since my surgery. I get so many comments and DMs on the daily asking me so many questions. I did answer most of them when I did my post-op vids after getting them done, but obviously it's been a while, so I thought I'd do a more recent video, give you guys a year post-op update and just answer all the questions and give you all the information you need. So compared to when I first got them done, obviously my boobs have dropped quite a bit and they look a lot more natural now. I remember when I first posted the videos after getting them done, they were literally like halfway up my chest and I was getting like so many comments basically saying I was botched, and I was like, girl, like they literally feel like rocks on your chest when you first get them done. You just need to give them time to settle. The shape and the way that they look has changed so much since the day that I got them done. I went to the Nuffield Health Parkside Hospital in London to get them done. After doing a lot of research, I found my surgeon and decided that's who I wanted to go to. He'd also done a few of my friends' boobs and I just knew a few other influencers who had gone to him.
Influencer. Yeah, that's the problem of this generation. I hate them. But I'm probably one of them now because I make YouTube videos, right? But I still hate them. Everyone is trying to do what some stupid influencers do without understanding the consequences.
Truth be told, which plastic surgeons won't tell you, there's a 15 to 20% chance of a complication when you put a foreign body that's in there for a long period of time. Your immune system does a surveillance and ultimately it goes, yeah, no, I don't like you anymore, and forms scar tissue. So you're gonna have more surgery, for sure.
Last day with no boobs. I am getting my breast augmentation tomorrow with Dr. Hill from Lone Star Plastic Surgery, and I wanted to try on some of my tops before and after because I always see these videos and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to do it. So here's our before. This is my pajamas obviously, but let me try on a few tops. Okay, obviously this is after. It's been almost 2 weeks and I want to finish this video because I kind of forgot about it, but yeah. Almost 2 weeks. Here we go. Let's try on some tops. Okay, I actually bought this top a few days ago with a new set of boobs in mind, so I got a size up. It's a really cute top, but like, I just need a boob. So, okay, here's the first one. I sized up in this, like I said, but I still feel like I could have gotten an extra small, which was my regular size. I just feel like this is a little loose, but I could also take it to get altered or tape it, but very cute, very revealing. This is a bodysuit. Okay, obviously I would tape this and clearly it's a bodysuit, but like I've never had that before. How amazing is that? This would definitely be for like a special occasion, like going out, something crazy, because again, revealing, but also I have boobs now, so just different. Please ignore how crazy my hair looks. I've literally worn this top once because I was like, it just doesn't even look good. Okay, hi. This might be a little much, but like it is cute. The point of this video isn't that I would wear these tops immediately, it's just the difference, okay? So don't freak out, mom. But it is cute. Like, it just looks better with some boobs. Another bodysuit. My ribs are literally bigger than my boobs right now. We're gonna have to ignore my nipples. It's cold outside and they've been really sensitive since this whole situation. So, this is a good one. This is a good one. I love it. Okay, obviously also a bodysuit. It looks so weird. Not buckled, but... And then an honorable mention for this new Skims bodysuit I got yesterday at the Skims store in Dallas. I'm loving the neckline. So good. Like, that's just so good. I've never had this in my life. It was always like... Anyways. Well, I'm really happy with everything. Obviously, it made a big difference in my tops. All my tops fit, or most of them, I haven't tried on all of them, most of them fit. They're just a little more revealing, but that comes with the territory, you know? So, I'm loving the change, and I can't wait to style new clothes and get more clothes and play around with my new surface area. So, anyways, bye.
I'm getting mine done on Tuesday. This makes me so excited. I want an augmentation so bad. Was it bad? Stop, they look so good. I have my consultation Monday. How many cc's and what profile did you get, if you don't mind me asking?
Yes, I did spend $40,000 on my boobs. Let's talk about it. When I was 20, I decided to go get my boobs done. I felt like I should have done a little bit more research, but we put my implants through my armpits. And basically, as I was working out, I pushed my implants back up my armpits. I had torn my entire chest wall all the way from here to my armpit. So I went a second time, got my boobs done. We did it with a silicone implant and we went a little bit bigger. 6 months later, I ended up tearing the sutures again. So back to the same situation because I didn't let myself heal. I go back to the doctor for a third time and he tells me that we're gonna have to do a third surgery. What he suggested was instead of using a mesh internal bra this time, what we're gonna do is use pigskin. Listen, honey, if I eat bacon, I might as well have a little bit of bacon here and a little bit of bacon there, babe. Come on. So the third boob job was the worst in terms of recovery. The first one cost me $7,000. The second one cost me $13,000. The last one cost me $18,000. So here's your daily reminder that if you want to do it, go for it. And if it's going to make you feel better, then 100% do it for you because you will love the results and you will feel more confident and be able to go out and accomplish your goals and do it with 2 front-facing titties.
I got a boob job and this is the reaction that I get from men versus the reaction I get from women. I'm going to start with my reaction with men. Pretty much every interaction I've had with a male is that he's disappointed that I have gotten a boob job. And the funny thing is that they all assume that I got a boob job because I'm trying to impress them. No. To be honest, it does not bother me at all that men think that way. I actually thought that was going to be the reaction because for whatever reason, men tend to think that every decision that we make about our body is to please them. But this has been the most surprising, and that is girls' reactions. As a health and fitness coach, I've had that many girls disappointed in me that I have decided to get a boob job, which actually really pisses me off. I think the most frustrating thing about being a female is that we tend to make decisions based on what other people want from us. We have been told from the beginning of time what's attractive, how we should act, what we should do to be acceptable to men. And we're in this day and age now where women can make decisions based on what they want. Therefore, my choice to get a boob job apparently is letting down women. But let's just stop for a second. What happens if that's just my choice? How come I can't make a decision for myself that I want that has absolutely nothing to do with you? The whole thing has made it so clear to me that women project. They are insecure about their own bodies, and when they see someone make a decision to alter their body or to change the way that they look, they take that as a reflection of them not being good enough.
Yeah, other women are insecure, but I'm secure, which is why I needed 2 fake breasts.
It's been 1 year since I got my boob job, so let's talk about it. I asked you guys to leave me questions and you guys did, so I'm gonna try to answer as many as I can. The question I got asked the most was how much was the cost? And they costed me, I have the exact number, $10,461.19. To be fair, I got them done in Florida and I really wanted to work with that surgeon, so I didn't mind paying that cost. Okay, next question is, how was pre-op? It was honestly so simple. I just had to give them my medical history and then I had to get some lab work done. I just researched places near me that did the lab work I needed, went there, and then they sent it to the plastic surgeons. And in pre-op, I met my anesthesiologist, and then we just went over everything I already knew. Okay, this is my second most asked question, but how many cc's do I have? Well, I have 350 in the right, and then I have 365 in the left because one was bigger than the other. Okay, next question is, what type did you get and why are they so high up on your chest? Well, I got high profile gummy bear implants and I got them under the muscle. I had little to begin with. I was a 32 AA before and now I'm like a full D. So there's little skin before, so that's why they're still very high up. And also I don't really wear my band I'm supposed to at night, I know I should, to push them down. Okay, this one's a really good one. How long were you sore after the operation? Well, the first day was honestly the most rough. Then after I was on medication too, and by day 4 I was up and moving. There is a lot of pressure on your chest though and under your armpit. I was very, very sore. But after 4 days I was like okay to do my everyday things. Okay, this one's a good one. Will I ever go bigger in the future, or did I wish they were bigger / smaller? I will never go bigger in the future. I am very petite and this is a pretty big size for me. I'm 4'11" and I'm under 100 pounds. I love my size. I feel very satisfied and I didn't want to go smaller because if I'm spending that money, you know, I want some. Okay, and then I saved the best question for last is, how did I learn how to move them? Well, I think I was like screwing something, you know, like opening something up and I saw it moving and I was like, can move them and they're under my muscles, so honestly, I just have to flex them and they move. It's pretty cool.
Stop it! I'll call the police.
I'm officially 3 months post-op getting a breast augmentation, so let's talk about it. Full transparency, I got a breast augmentation on a whim. I went on a Thursday and had my consultation, and the next Friday, girl, I was in the operating room. Now, I will say that I went to the literal best doctor. I had gone to others before and like done consultations, but the second we walked in there, he had the best bedside manner and didn't give plastic surgeon vibes. Not like a bad way, but you know, like some doctors just don't have the best bedside manner, etc. And I will leave all my doctor's information down below because he truly is the best. I loved everyone at his office. I had the best experience with every single person. And also, I don't know if it's like this for everywhere, but the cost of the procedure pays for all of your post-op and pre-op appointments for a year after you get your breast augmentation. So I know a lot of people have asked me, but understand that this is so individual. I am 5'10". Also, the way that I'm like sitting, like I'm sitting down, I'm hunched over. I have on pants that come up to dang near my crodotes, and like my ribs are stick.
The girls. I am a little over a year post-op. I got them done in March of 2024. Best decision of my life. I would do it 5 more times. This top is definitely doing a good job of keeping them up right now. This is not like how they look like. They're not this close together. Maybe I should put a different top on for you guys to see. Changed into a Skims tank top so you guys could see how they sit naturally. I would say it took around like 6 to 12 months for them to fully drop, fluff, settle in to how they are now. I'm 5'2", 115 pounds, and total cost of the surgery was $10K. That included everything, so I didn't have to worry about any other little fees. It was just one flat fee of $10K something. It was like 10-ish K. It took me around 3 weeks to fully feel like myself again. The first 2 weeks, I was like a hunchback. I couldn't wash my hair. I couldn't really do much. My husband had to help me with stuff.
Oh, you have a husband? I'd like to see his face, please.
Okay, so today we're going to talk about my breast augmentation. I am, how many months? May, June, July. I'm only 3 months post-op and they've dropped tremendously. I'm so happy with my result. I got 275cc moderate profile silicone. I went to, I don't know how to say his name, but I will tag it down below. I made some notes so I don't like forget anything, like nothing crazy. One thing I do want to say is do it for yourself and make sure it's something like you truly want. Like I always thought I was gonna have boobs ever since I was a little girl. It's something I've always wanted. I wasn't even an A before, and this is only a B cup. It looks huge because I have a tiny frame. Also, another thing, keep in mind that all sizes will look different on different people because, so yeah, anyways, everybody's physique is different, so therefore keep that in mind. Don't go based off somebody else's results. Go see your doctor and try on all the implants, whatever their method is. One thing I do want to say is invest in a good surgeon.
Investment? Wow, these creatures are wonderful.
I was left in here unsupervised with these, out in front of God and everyone. These are boobies, out in the wild, before they have been adopted into their forever home. So let's talk about it. I'm going to give you some completely unprofessional, unlicensed, non-medical advice. There are 2 different kinds of boobies. There are your silicone and then there are your saline. Silicone, or these are some kind called gummy bear, right? Like all the girlies are getting these. And that's because if I cut this open, it would look like a gummy bear. Like it's a gel, it's silicone. These are high impact boobies. You could run out into oncoming traffic and you may never walk again, but you will have cleavage. These are very resilient. Do you bump into things a lot? Do you go skydiving without a parachute? Do you turn corners very hard and hit the door jamb? These are for you. These are resilient boobies. But then there are these. These are the OG boobies. These are saline. And a lot of people don't know this. But the wonderful thing about saline boobies, so it's like a liquid. And actually, these don't look like this in nature. What it actually looks like is like a Ziploc bag, like a plastic bag, like a good one. Not like a great value, like a high quality Ziploc bag. And they take that Ziploc bag and then they shove it up into you, and they actually fill it while it's inside of you. Kind of like watching a tire get reinflated. Do not ask me how they cork it. I have no idea. But with God and a board-certified plastic surgeon.
Okay, this is probably what our beautiful women insert into their breasts. First of all, no way on earth that having these strangers in your body wouldn't be risky. Second, if it's water and some plastic, why do these women need to pay so much for it? I mean, if you come to me, I can easily help you put some plastic into your boobs and add water for half the price.